Can you guys see who this is? Ladies and gentlemen, the regular season starts today.
Let's go.
James W. Troup, Anthony Ignacio Villa, Stephen P. Brophy. P?
Wow, we're all here.
I can't believe I remember that.
You're here?
No, I don't care.
Welcome to Pinhide.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first two events occurred without us there.
No, without
Well,
you.
we were there. Us.
Okay.
I had a question for you,
Us.
James.
Us.
Go ahead.
Does your family call you Jimmy?
He
Only when
identifies
they're mad
as
at me.
Jimbo.
Only when they're mad at you.
Only when they're mad at
I'm
me.
just curious. I was thinking that.
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
Sorry.
take
I
the
mean,
dishes out of the dishwasher.
I know this is our first podcast, so I didn't want to derail it, but
Jimmy.
William Troup.
When are you going to mow the lawn? Jimmy.
What's the W stand for, William?
Wicked.
Jimmy, why'd you hit that 6 iron?
So low.
You can't call me Jimmy.
I wasn't asking to.
And it wasn't a 6-9, it was a 7.
I wasn't asking to.
Anyways, we're back.
We're back.
The preseason is over.
Hey.
The preseason.
We're back.
Atlantic.
This is a team right here.
Atlantic Crosswinds preseason
It's over.
is over.
Can we say Atlantic Cross?
Stories scores don't count? Story scores don't count?
Wait, can we say Candia is part of the preseason too?
Let's
can't.
quickly recap what has happened.
Let's recap. We got lots
before
to
we
go
got
over.
here. Crosswinds closest to the pin. Michael Mackin with 2. Eamon, Jimmy Reynolds, Skins, The Prez, Russ, Mike Mackin, Rayo, Tony Pastori, Low Gross, Eamon Murphy, Low Net,
Eamon Murphy.
whoever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Jimmy Reynolds. Mike Mackin carded out of first place, -1.
that's a tough
Let's go
one.
to Atlantic.
Atlantic.
Yeah.
Tony Pastori.
Closest to the pin. Shut up. Tony Pastori, Jimmy Reynolds with 2. Eamon Murphy. Mike
again.
Mackin with Skins. Timmy Goodwin with Skins. Condolences to your family, Timmy, Kenny.
Timmy.
Tony Pastori, Phil Kimball, Skip Delaney, the vice president with a useless double whack,
He wants to say something.
+4. Steven,
Message from the president?
do me a
Message
favor.
from the president.
Since we're at the regular season, come on in, Steven. Come on in, Steven. Steven,
Right over my
let me tell you
shoulder.
something.
Steven, look at
I
yourself
gotta
in the-
tell you, the
Yeah.
last time.
There you go. Now
before
you're in. Now you're in.
Before you say something.
Now you're in.
The last time we saw
Better
you,
looking in your old age.
Anthony.
You do look great.
The last time we saw Steven
room.
Daniels, we ambushed his house, and he showed up in his
underwear.
pajamas.
Right. Yeah. Pajamas.
The problem is, he sleeps in the nude.
You want to see?
What's the problem with that?
Steven,
Yes.
the regular season started today. What do you have to say?
I want to thank everybody that came out, and I played with Brophy today, which was very good.
Pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure.
Steven.
And I didn't have to play with you or Anthony, and that was even better.
No, but there is, listen, we were going to get to this later, but since you're here, there's an elephant in the room.
What's that?
Without,
I can hear you.
wannabes. Steven, without boring the hell out of the viewing audience, can you explain the new suspensions that are going on?
Yes. Here's the rule. The rule is going to be that if you let me know after Thursday into Friday, because I'm putting in the final count on Friday, and you you do not show up or tell me that you can't make it, that you will be disqualified and you will not be able to play the following term.
Seems very
So
reasonable.
you got to sit on the
Sounds
bench.
reasonable.
You got to
So,
sit on the bench.
let me summarize. If your name is Kale or Rossini, you're probably going to be suspended this year.
Wow.
Thank you, Steven.
Steve, we love it.
You've
We love it. We love it.
You've bored the hell out of everybody and thoroughly confused us.
Yeah.
We have no idea. And thank you for wearing clothes today.
This message is sponsored by the executive committee.
Yes, it is.
Outstanding.
Suspension is not for everybody.
Yeah.
This is your brain. This is your brain.
The one thing that has been missing from our announcements about Crosswinds and Atlantic has been the winner. The preseason.
winner.
Like, do they really count?
No,
No, not really.
Do they really matter?
Not really.
No, they don't.
I thought this week was
And the best
preseason
part
as well.
is, he's not really paying attention to us, so he has no idea that we just said that.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's
first two
invite
don't
in
count.
the winners at both Crosswinds
Oh my
and
God.
Atlantic,
The
Mr.
preseason.
Tony Pastori.
Preseason
Tony.
champion.
Tony, outstanding.
Tony,
Great job.
fucking nice
Make
work,
sure you're
Tony.
in the shot. Tony,
He's in. He's in. There you go. He's in.
let me tell you. Yeah,
I got it.
Tony,
Tell her.
the weather was good today. Did you win today?
No.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, a mutter.
kinda won.
Tony,
Well, there might have been another.
it's a mutter.
There was a handicap adjustment as well.
there might have been, but here's the bottom line. The real team showed up today, right? The regular season started today.
Oh my!
James W. Troup showed up today. We'll get to
You showed
Anthony
up.
Villa.
Wait, you showed up today?
Anthony Villa showed up today. You didn't show up
What
today.
did you shoot?
But the real team showed up today.
What did you
Tony,
shoot?
we cannot have you continue to win.
I'm sorry.
Because let me tell you,
already
when
there,
people like Tony Pastori wins, that means shitty golfers might actually join the league.
Right.
We can't have that, Tony.
Sorry.
You know what? Thankfully, you're the only shitty golfer that's going to win this year.
We won't spread the word.
And you've won twice.
Look at that.
Do you have any potential recruits for this league?
They're bad golfers.
What's the term? Premature.
They're not welcome.
Okay.
They're not welcome.
Shot your load.
Rescind
Oh,
any
yeah. We'll go with that.
invitation.
Shot your load.
We'll go with that.
Anyways, Tony,
A-flight,
congratulations to the
A-flight,
A-Flight
buddy.
Squared. Two wins in the season,
wins.
two preseason events.
You can just sit back and relax now.
They don't really count. No.
I just have a
They
little
don't
bit.
really count. Tony, get out of here.
I'd like to dig into. I'd like to dig into something a little bit that you just.
We only have so much
That you
time.
just mentioned.
We'll-
James
go ahead.
W. Troop mentioned he showed up today. What did you show?
We'll get
He
to this in
literally
a
showed
second.
up in the parking lot.
Today's results.
drove here today.
Steven, follow the script.
Go ahead.
Today's results.
This is
are
your,
show.
this
You
is
can-
your show, brother.
You can
This is
address.
your show.
We're
you
just
can
what
address
they call
We're just
color.
a couple of
anything
Furbies on the side.
Color.
about James W. Troup.
It's all about you.
However, ladies and gentlemen, there's something missing. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is?
Pride.
It's the prune. Steven, can I ask you a question? We're going to tell you the pruner is missing. However, we've awarded it. Check this out.
Let's go.
We've gone up to date with this year's pruner.
caught up to
We've gone up to date. Can you do it? Can you go get that?
Can you what?
Can you go get that?
Hey, Gib.
Oh, yeah,
Can you
yeah.
hand us the pruner? Or hand it to Brophy? You'll get a credit as a.
I like to Carol Merrill.
No, you'll.
I'll bring it over.
A new car!
Yeah, we've already done. We've already done. We're not recording.
I love it.
Carol Merrill was a furniture instructor, by the way.
We got it. Awarded to the winner at the first event, James Reynolds. Epic,
Here it is,
minus
right
21. Awarded to the second event, the resident pro, Michael Gilbert, minus 18. Today, we have caught up. Let's award this right away to today's winner, minus 19. Clearly giving up Ricky Keith, minus 19. Let's show
Probably
the
wearing the
presentation.
safety orange.
It's probably better that Gibby brought it directly over to you because I don't touch that thing.
Yeah, you
Oh,
will
it's like
soon.
the Stanley Cup. You can't touch it.
I don't touch that.
You were worried about the fact that you were going to have to.
I'm always
touch it.
worried
So let's
about
not
it.
worry about me
Ricky's
showing up
padding his
today,
handicap.
and let's worry more
I
about the
was
fact that you
10
thought
points.
you actually
I
won
was
it.
10 points up.
You didn't think so when you walked in.
Well, yeah, I'm
did you,
always
Steve?
nervous about it when I don't play well.
You thought you had the pruner.
I'm always worried about it when I don't play well. You never know what that number's going to be.
Anyways,
You need
the
to
other
get a
thing that
W.
we need
You
to
a
get to
W.
is a couple
I
of
need a
things.
dub.
The running storyline in Pin High, match play.
We don't have to talk about that.
No, we do. However, at Atlantic, match play, Tony Pastori, Jimmy Reynolds, Phil Kimball, and Mike Mackin all moving on in the match play. Congratulations to them. I think they've been paid. If they haven't, tough luck.
Yeah, that's
Right?
tough bones.
Leave me in charge of the money.
Something new this year. Team play.
Team play.
We are taking a page out of the
How does team play work?
no idea. And I created it.
Is this like OEM?
I created it.
Is this like Order of Merit?
Yeah, did you hear the half-hour long?
Over the course of time, it'll work itself out,
It'll work
Steven.
itself out.
But let me tell you, your questions prove exactly why you're not running team play.
I think the
It's
math.
like, I'm running team
I just think the math is flawed.
-8. Well, that's because your scores stink.
Dynamite Gophers.
You have no
Team
idea
captain.
how to add negatives to negatives. That's why the
Let's
math
go on
is
Happy
positive.
Gilmore's.
That makes it positive.
Negatives plus negatives is more negative. So the match play through one event, the White Lightning
That's not
+8,
match play.
Happy Hookers +4.
Team play.
I'm sorry, team play. You're right. Thank you. Unhappy Gilmore's -6. The Dynamite Gophers, who's that? -7, and the Punch Cut Fades -9. We'll get into today's results in a second. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Why weren't you here the first two?
No, I don't have to show up. It's kind of like at the World Series of Poker when the pros just get blinded for the first couple of hours.
Right.
Yeah, I show up when it matters, and today it mattered.
Well, we'll see
we
what
could
you
not
say.
let Tony Pastore continue to
No,
win,
we couldn't.
and we didn't.
Well, he's not going to continue to win when he shoots 96.
That's okay, because apparently 92 cashes today. But that's okay.
You would only
Let's
know
get into
that.
Let's get into that in a second. Let's get into today's
Here we
results.
go. Candia
We already
Woods.
talked about Ricky Keefe wins the Pruner at what did we say?
19.
19. That's a
And
Ricky
you thought
Keefe.
you were in it at -9.
That's a Ricky Keefe number if I've
I'm
ever heard
always
one.
worried about it.
Nine's the.
I'm just always, you never know.
Nine's an outlier.
Sometimes there's that day.
It is, but
Match play
What is
today.
it? Do we know what the highest,
lowest?
best score of winning the Pruner
it's
is?
10 or 9.
The best score? I think I'd have to go back and look, but I'll
It's
tell you what.
definitely.
I know,
Maybe for next podcast we can
I
get
know
some-
the worst was
I won it at
-21 with
-9.
Jim Reynolds.
-9.
There's been a lot of mine. I feel like 19, 18, 17, like that's pretty
Yeah.
common.
Overlook -9.
Yeah. You know what? It's interesting. Like, if I'm sitting at like -9, which is regularly, I don't really worry about winning the Pruner.
Oh, I always worry about it.
Yeah, that's funny. What score would you be when you would worry about winning the Pruner?
When I won it at Overlook at -9.
You won it at
See?
-9?
There you go.
Apparently,
There
you
you go.
found the low water mark.
So be concerned.
Yeah.
Like if you're worse than -8.
You know what that told me, Steven?
What?
Is that at -9, I better worry.
Yeah.
Be worried about winning the Pruner.
You better
should always be worried
sharpen
about it.
your game, bro.
Yeah.
Sharpen your
Step up your
game.
game.
Which means to me, I better start trying on like the second hole.
Well, that's what I do. Like when I
Every time
make a
looked-
double,
looked ahead, you were all over the place.
when I make a double on 4, which I regularly do, it's like, oh, I gotta make some points.
You know, the funny thing is I'm listening to your comments over here.
No, I didn't double 4
And
today.
you only
Don't do
beat
that.
me
No,
by
I didn't double 4
2
today.
quota points today. Okay? So I can be all over the place.
You were in the money.
You know I go.
saw you up there.
You know I go.
Oh my goodness.
I have
All right.
footage of you dancing.
Let's get into
Let's get into Candia.
Let's
today's
talk
result.
about it.
I'll tell you what, it was beautiful out there today.
We went over the suspensions.
The
That's
wind,
nice.
the wind was in your face
I got
on
a
every
little
hole.
Every hole.
Every hole,
Every hole.
into the
You
wind.
got a little color?
Yeah, I got a little color. I had my SPF
No, you got that in Texas.
40 sleeve on. Listen, today's low gross 79. Anthony Ignacio Villa, outstanding.
Well done.
I'd like to thank my wife.
No, we don't do that.
Don't bother. Low net,
Caddy was awesome.
winning but not
That's
winning.
illegal in the league.
Tony Pastore 75.
I played Tony in a match play today. But
How'd you do?
we'll see.
Low net is 75. What is
How
going
did-
on in this league?
It's funny because match plays next. How did you do?
I took him right down to the wire and lost
Anthony,
2 up.
hold on. The wire is 18.
Yeah.
You took him to 18?
So I needed to win 18 to get carted off on 4.
So you lost on 7. So you lost 2 up.
So you didn't take him to the wire.
Yeah. So you
You
lost.
took him. You took him to basically.
I lost 2 up.
You took
No,
him
you
to,
actually
Jimmy
lost.
Reynolds informed me that if I
You
won
actually lost
18,
2
I
up.
was still losing.
You actually lost 2. So you actually lost 2 and 1. You actually lost 2 and 1.
Yeah, 2 and 1.
So you didn't take him to the wire.
No.
You took him to the 17th.
I took him to about the 16.
16, really.
16
No,
is where I
it's 2
really,
up, so he won
No,
17.
you won 2 and 1.
16 is where I really gave up the goat.
Talk about 16.
Once again, no repeat winner in match play. right?
Can we start match play a little later?
Jimmy, you got to win it this year. It's a gorgeous prize.
Steven, apparently you
a nice
round into
prize.
form in September. There's not enough time.
Yeah, it's
Not enough
it's a
time.
Yeti cup, that color.
Do you know who did win match play today?
Anthony.
5
Oh,
and
not
3
Anthony.
over Skip Delaney. This was a prediction. James W. Troup.
How many
I said that I was going to railroad Skip Delaney
And you
today.
did not.
When I
Those
walked up,
shots that I look back at, you were winning.
Wait,
Those are
can we
winning
talk
shots.
about this? Can we dig into this a little bit? So you shot a 92. And how many strokes were you given?
we haven't gotten into individual results
No,
yet.
but we're talking about your match play.
Match
How many
play.
strokes were you giving in match play?
I was giving 8.
So you shot a 92, and you were giving 8, and you won 5 and 2.
Can I tell? No, 5 and 3. But can I just tell you?
On
I
four, I
witnessed.
saw you trying to
I
keep
witnessed.
the green.
Let me tell you.
Wait, you were only giving 8 to Skip?
I witnessed a grand,
That's also-
an aggregate total of 1 foot feet of putts.
Okay.
Skip missed 3 of them. Aggregate.
Can we
so
talk-
it was like 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches.
Can we-
It was like 3 inches, 6 inches, 3 inches.
How many strokes do you feel
Are
like
you
you
following
shot?
the math? I'm accurate.
You made him putt those?
How many strokes?
Absolutely,
how
I
many-
did. Have you seen him putt?
How many strokes do you feel like you
He's
should
a
be
member
giving
at
to
the
Skip?
Haven?
How many strokes should you be giving to Skip?
36.
I'm going to call Skip's club and say, listen, make him putt everything out.
Skip once I closed Skip out, he reminded me that had the match continued, it would be like closer. But here's the bottom line. I stopped trying once I won.
What did he need, 22 holes?
I stopped trying against Skip.
So,
Let's put it that way.
basically, you were only giving 8 strokes to someone you should probably be giving 22, and you still barely won.
Right, exactly. That's it, exactly.
As I walked off the ninth
Newsflash.
green, I told Skip,
You
I said,
suck.
"Hey, this is like fishing. You reel him in a little bit, and then you let him out. And then you reel him in a little bit,
Oh, that's what
and
you
then
were
you let him
doing?
out.
You
And
were
then
gaming
what's funny
him?
is
You were playing him?
on 16, you friggin' gaff him like that.
That's a nice
That's what I
visual.
did.
I'm just curious how you feel about your golf game right now.
You know how I feel about my golf game?
Weak.
Steven, amuse yourself. You're an invited guest to this panel.
That's
But
What's
here's
better
the
right
bottom.
now, your horse
here's the bottom
handicapping
line.
or your golf
My
game?
horse handicap. Here's the bottom line. We've just talked about Tony Pastore and the need to stop his winning. Do you know who's going to stop him in the match play in the next round?
You got him.
W.
You got him in the match play.
George Wright.
The good news is you're probably only giving him 4 strokes. Bill, how many did you give him today?
17.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome.
My man.
You're welcome. You're welcome. The drawing, Michael Gilbert. Skins today, Michael Gilbert, Tony Pastore,
them.
the Prez, Brophy, $41 today.
41, baby!
Do you know who won the most money in skins today?
Reynolds?
Nope. James W. Troup. $53 today. Reporting that on my IRS tax file.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
You got a big tax
Right in my
day.
wheel.
The press
Big
screwed me.
tax.
The press screwed me by making a miraculous par on 8.
What I'm
Otherwise, the carryover, I would have won.
What I'm understanding through this whole thing is that jealousy will get nobody anywhere.
There's no jealousy.
Closest to the pin, Derek Levine.
Woo!
Hey,
Hey, here's a good group, Reynolds.
Anthony Villa,
Close to the pins.
Derek Levine,
All in the same group.
Jimmy Ray.
All in my group.
You know the worst part about that is you guys weren't last.
Wait, I
blame the group that was last.
I'd like to
today
know
for
who
the
measured
4 you guys.
your closest to the pins in the group.
No, they were clearly winners. We were all within 6 feet.
Well, no, I'm just saying, did you mark them where they were supposed to?
Yeah, we did. Reynolds, we're getting questioned on the closest to the pins being all in our group.
Yeah, I
think that was 4 feet closer.
I'm gonna tell you if I was in the last group today.
Hey, no comments from the peanut gallery.
If I was in the last group today,
There's only 2 people
there is
here.
absolutely no way that group would have won any close.
it wouldn't have happened.
But here's the thing: you can say whatever you want. In my group, there was 16 shots into par threes today. 0 hit the green.
0 hit the green.
0.
Were there par
We-
wait, there were par 3s on the course
We
today?
walked off. We walked off every par 3 today, hoping for a draw.
I didn't realize there were par 3s.
Drawing. Drawing.
6th place today, -5, James W. Troup.
Nice, in the money.
Money.
Podcast cash right
money.
there.
Cash money. Yeah. How'd you do
Podcast
today,
cash.
Steve?
Sketchy.
Yeah.
I beat you.
You were worried about the
I
Florida.
beat you.
You're a 5
What was
better
that,
ball
minus
striker
what?
than me.
3?
A guest not invited back, Bob Martelli.
Nice knowing you, Bob.
Thanks for coming. We'll never see you again. -4, late to the game, James Reynolds.
Late? Didn't get in on the streets.
I'm going to tell you,
No,
I
skins.
benefited.
Did not get in on
I
sweep.
benefited.
Did not get in
I
the
won
sweeps.
more money because he did not get in.
Hey,
Third place,
hey, Jimmy Reynolds.
Tony
Tournament start at
Story.
10. Arrival time is 9.
-4. Second place, Michael
Gilbert, second place.
-4.
Woo!
There's 2 people
Blinds
here.
do have more fun.
One person clapping. And the winner today. Let's invite in today's winner and talk about what went. No, just stay there. -3, 79,
-3.
Anthony Ignacio.
He's here.
Outstanding. Anthony.
Got my win out of the way.
Yeah,
With
how'd
a
you do in
minus,
match play
with
today,
a -3.
I almost won.
Almost won.
I would like to say that it seems as though
I got my ass kicked.
It seems as though the Pin High Golf Club lived up to the expectations of the Pin High Golf Club
Yes,
today.
I knew
With
I
a
was up
-3
against a
win.
buzzsaw. I knew I
There's
was
no
up
doubt.
against a buzzsaw in Tony Pastore.
And you wanna know what?
Laying 17, but I did my best.
You guys bust my chops. -5. I was 2 points
How's
off of
Paige
winning
McKenzie,
today.
by the way?
Wonderful. Wonderful. She asked how you were doing.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. I don't have her number, so.
I did. That's really. So, what was the key to success today? There really
Key to
wasn't
success today was
Three
to
keys to success.
fairways and
-3.
greens.
The Ray Benavides.
Ray Benavides,
3
swing
keys
hard,
to success.
swing harder, and don't give a shit.
You know what's funny is
I think that's what it is.
as I walked off the 12th green today, I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "Here it comes." Everybody is going to try to take advantage of my Kentucky Derby picks. Do you know who the first person to text me was? For my
Ray
Kentucky-
Benavides.
Ray Benavides.
Ray Benavides.
I have given Ray the winner in the last 3 Kentucky Derbies.
Well done.
Did you give him today?
Do you know how much money he's given me in return?
0.
$0.
Wait, the donut.
I have a
The
feeling
donut.
that's why he's not playing this
Word
year.
on the street is
Yeah,
he's retired.
he feels
He's
guilty.
retired.
Yeah.
Retired? Retired?
Right.
Retired.
Which brings me to today.
What was that?
Not only did I shoot -5 in cash, not only did I win a skin today,
Sure,
not only did I win my match play,
But you shot
moving on,
92.
where I'm going to trounce Tony Pastore, I hit a $1,300 exacta.
I mean, congratulations on that.
Yeah,
I will give you.
nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Nice
you don't
work.
have anything bad to say about that.
Nice.
No, I have nothing.
That's just me.
No,
That's just me.
I have
Do we
plenty to
want to
say
talk
about your
about the
golf.
Ranger coming up to Brophy today on 8?
I think that's a non-story.
Non-story.
I think that's a non-story.
I'll show a video anyway.
There was a slow twosome in front of us today. Why are we picking on
He wasn't
Brophy?
slow. He wasn't slow.
Brophy was a threesome. It was on us, who was on a slow twosome.
I saw Brophy running a lot today.
I think the Ranger
trying to keep
thought
up.
Brophy was a grizzly bear
What
and
did he
needed
say
to
to you
chase him
guys
off the
up there?
course.
He said, "I look sexy as fuck."
Nice. That's what I thought.
We
he would
can't
say.
talk like that.
And you didn't
on
even
this.
have your cover off.
Yeah.
Did we
Imagine-
talk about what match
imagine if
play
he
looks
saw-
like?
I'm going to show the video and
sorry.
I'm going to show you what he really said. We had a mic on him. So.
Did we show what team play looks like after
me
2
see.
events?
Let me see.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put this up because this is way too hard to explain. But I will tell you,
It didn't move much.
the Happy Hookers have moved closer to the top, despite Eamon Murphy. Can we
that 10?
hold on a second? What's going on with the sign-up sheet? Do we have any
Hey,
ideas?
Sign up sheets
if
right
you
here.
haven't signed up yet, please come over to the table and sign up.
Have you ever seen an electronic, non-electronic sign-up sheet?
It's electronic, non-electronic.
It's electronic,
It's-
not electronic.
It's digital, but it's also analog.
I'm gonna go through. Here's the list. Well, we got plenty of time. Number 8, just a touch. Here's the roster. Here's the roster of the team play. As I look here, there's probably nobody that has the technological savvy to work a electronic sign-up sheet. Would you agree? Here's the list.
Yeah, it looks like right.
Here's the list.
Dude, we got
So
to get
there is There is no way that this
You
electronic
guys need some big scores.
There is no way that this electronic sign-up sheet is going to work. So we're going to continue to employ the electronic, non-electronic sign-up sheet. I see a lot of pencil marks. I see a lot of mistakes ready to happen. I see a lot of presidential suspensions coming.
Yeah, now that those are in play,
there's definitely some mistakes on there.
now that those are in
there
play
is.
for sure.
Good luck, Eamon. We can't wait for you to come back.
Love you guys.
Now,
Eamon, do you want me to scan this and send it to you?
You scan it.
as
turn
long
it
as
into a
it's
PDF,
editable, as long as he has
editable
old
PDF,
Adobe
and then convert it to a
Acrobat.
Word doc, and then put it on Google Sheet doc.
And send it through the cloud.
In the cloud only.
Yeah, in the cloud only.
Send
Next
it to
thing
Abby,
you know,
though. Make sure you send
we'll
it
be
to Abby.
paying cash.
At Abby.
At Abby.
We'll be paying friggin' Bitcoin in this league.
Yes.
With dollar bills.
Oh, we don't pay Bitcoin already? I guess I might owe some money.
Speaking of the Derby, it's today.
Let's go.
Derby's today.
Do you have a pick?
No, I don't even know.
Do you have a pick?
The guy from
Number 8.
from Staten Island.
I think number 8.
The guy
Number
from
8.
Staten Island. His horse.
Number 8's the way to go.
As we lock,
Paroli?
as we finish up.
Paroli?
Please don't speak on things you have no idea about.
I have lots of ideas. I'm going to show you mine.
Anyways, I
Jump
just gave
around.
James Reynolds the number 8 just
Mike Rapoli's
a
horse.
touch.
Jump around.
Yeah. You're lucky you pronounced that
Oh, I
correct.
had Google for
The
that.
best horse in the race is probably Fierceness at the number 17.
That's what I was thinking.
Sierra Leone is up against it in the 2-hole.
Now,
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm
That's
going to
a
go
tough spot to come
with
out
a
of.
major long shot in this. Irad Ortiz on the number 15.
I like where you're going with
domestic
this.
product.
I like where you're going with that.
I say you take all the money you want and put it in
2,
his nose.
7, 8,
Let's go.
15, 17, 18. I know that's 6
2,
horses.
7, 8?
That's $30.
That's the
Throw it
James
in the
Troup.
exacta.
Do it.
That's
7,
the
8. He's
James
calling 2, 7,
W
8.
Troop luck. No, I
Let's
didn't.
go.
I said 2, 7, 8, 15, 17, 18.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The Derby cast, apparently.
You know what's next? The Jamie Galvin Masters is next.
George Wright.
Love George Wright.
George Wright.
Special guest,
Ooh.
Mr. Brophy's cousin.
Is he bringing his wife?
Yes, bringing his wife.
Awesome.
To the tournament?
Outstanding.
She's playing.
She's playing?
Outstanding. 1 week away, which means that it's 3 weeks
Yeah.
after this podcast airs.
She's
George Wright, the Jamie Galvin Masters. Do you know who the defending champ is of that?
I won it 2 years ago.
So it's not you.
Yeah.
You, Gibby?
Are you?
No, it's not me. Is it Gibby?
James W.
Whatever.
Here's a picture of my trophy from last couple of years.
Here's the trophy
2 years ago.
of Brophy's trophy that he won that he handed over to me last year. In an absolute slog
You won in a
fest
slog
where
fest.
people quit.
Lots
because they couldn't deal with the pressure.
And
this
when
guy.
Probably
Pruners.
won.
Oh, there was a little complaint by the Prez today about his pruner last year at George W. Wright.
Doesn't matter. We don't live in the past,
You
Steven.
got it. You earned it.
We don't live in the past. Anyways,
George Wright.
that's all we have
Ryan
from
W.
Candia. Anthony Ignacio Villa.
How are you guys related? I just
Stephen P. Brophy.
Mothers?
James W. Troop. We are out from Candia.
Winner right here.
That's all we got today?
278, 15, 17, 18.
That's all we got today?
All we got.
I feel like I need another beer.
30 minutes.
How are you
Let's
guys
go.
related? Location.
Cousin.
But like mothers, fathers?
Mother's, his dad is my mother's brother.
That sounds like North Carolina.
That's.
I was happy when I
That's
found that
how
out.
cousins work.
No, I found that. I was happy when I found that out.
Sam Summer.
Sam Summary. I didn't know you guys.
Hey, let's do some let's do some
B-roll.
Let's do some no truth.
No Truth podcast. So here we are. This Pin High podcast. Sans James W.